everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Austen and I am a fashion and beauty creator based in New York City. Today we're going to be talking about the new Versed Recovery Mode Night Cream. I'm very excited to get into this product with you. I haven't done a Versed review on my channel since the Sunday morning serum. If you want to watch that, I will leave an I button up above and link it down below. I'm so happy that Versed sent me this product to try out. I love night creams. I think that's probably my favorite part of my skincare routine at the end of the day. So in this video, I am going to go through exactly what the product claims are of recovery mode. We're going to talk about ingredients, of course, let you know what is in this product. I want to talk about the packaging as well as the price point and how much product you're actually getting for your money. And I will be sharing my first impressions and initial review of this product. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and stick around for new videos every Sunday. To start out, what exactly is recovery mode? It is a cellular repair cream that smooths and refines your skin's texture, reducing the appearance of wrinkles. Now, upon first hearing that, I actually wouldn't think of this as a product that I would necessarily want to test out. I don't really have too many fine lines or wrinkles right now. I am 26 and there are two kind of skin concerns that are always on the back of Versed bottles. I like how they very clearly mark them. There is a little kind of hourglass logo and a cactus logo showing you that it is for aging skin and dry skin. So those are the two main things that this product targets, and I do have dry skin, but at this point in my life, I'm not super concerned about aging. I of course keep a good skincare routine and I'm very invested in taking care of my skin, as you all probably know, but I don't think that right now I am as worried about aging as a factor in my skincare routine. That being said, it's never too early to start paying attention to things like that. And I also just wanted to say, I noticed on Versed's Instagram that when they were promoting this product, they were using the hashtag age well, and I like that positive mentality about aging. I don't like any products that are supposed to completely solve the problem of aging, because it's not a problem whatsoever. It's totally natural. We all get older and our skin does change over time. So the best thing we can do for it is to start taking care of it at a young age. So even though the initial description of what it is didn't make me think this product would be good for me, then it said on the website, use it if you want to soften signs of aging, strengthen your moisture barrier, and see smooth, radiant skin, which 2 out of 3 of those, again, are big priorities for me, which is always strengthening the moisture barrier of your skin, as well as just being radiant in general, because we love a good glow around here. Let's talk about the 3 main ingredients in this product. You can, of course, find a full ingredients list on Versed website, and I will have this product linked down below in the description box if you would like to go check it out. First, fermented purple tea helps when your skin oxidizes. It helps with those stressors, and it also helps strengthen your skin's natural protectors, which is your moisture barrier. The second ingredient, green coffee, actually helps increase a cell's chance of surviving or lasting longer by increasing the cellular energy within it and therefore rejuvenating your skin. And the last ingredient I want to talk about, this is what kind of helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and elasticity, is microalgae. And what that does is it really firms and smooths out the skin. Now let's talk about the packaging of recovery mode. So it came in this recyclable cardboard box. They only provide this additional packaging to the packaging of the product itself if they can't fit all of the information about the product on the external packaging of the product itself. So the bottle itself is also made with 30% post-consumer recycled plastic, which I think is great. And I want to talk about this packaging in particular because I actually think this is the best way to package any kind of moisturizer. So it doesn't look like a jar the way that most moisturizers do. What it is you take the cap off and then you can press down, and this has a spring in it and it distributes the product on this surface here. I've heard Leah Yu talk about this before. If you don't follow Leah Yu, she is the skincare goddess. She knows everything you possibly want to know about ingredients and what you're putting on your face and moisture barrier and all of that good stuff. Please go check her channel out, as well as her brand Crave Beauty. She is the expert, as I said. But anyway, she pointed out on her channel a while ago that this packaging is actually the most ideal to preserve the product for as long as possible, and there's 2 reasons for that. The first is that it really keeps the product inside here and only exposes it or aerates it through this tiny little hole here. So there's not really any way this product could get harmed from like anything environmental. And the other thing is you're really not supposed to dip your fingers in into a jar of moisturizer if you've just been using other products, because you can quote unquote contaminate the moisturizer with some of the excess residue from those other products. That's why you may get jars sometimes that come with a little spatula that you can scoop the product out of, and the reason for that is because you want to preserve the product as it is for the most part so that it is most effective when you apply it. I am not personally great about remembering to do this, especially at the end of the day. I get very lazy, so even though I actually keep all of my little spatulas in a shot glass in my medicine cabinet, highly recommend, great skincare hack, like storage solution for those spatulas that you lose otherwise, put them in a shot glass. I never remember to actually use the spatula at the end of the night to scoop the cream out. So this is great for someone like me who doesn't really feel like doing that, but is trying to be conscious of keeping my products lasting and, you know, not expired and not contaminated for as long as possible. I think that's probably the longest I've talked about packaging in a product review ever, but I just thought it was interesting. Let me know down below if you thought that was interesting too, and if you want me to continue to talk more about packaging as I do these videos. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about before I get into my first impressions and show you the cutaway of me actually applying this product is the price point and how much product you get for your money. As you can see on the bottle, you get 1.7 fluid ounces of this product, and this product retails for $24.99, so it is under $25. Again, one thing about Versed I appreciate is that they really do try to make overall affordable products. Almost all of their products are under $20 with a few exceptions like this one, and for a night cream, especially one that targets skin concerns like wrinkles and fine lines in addition to dryness, I think it's a fairly competitive price point considering the skincare market. So is this a good deal for your money? Just to give you kind of a point of comparison, I wanted to compare it to the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich. Glossier and Versed are pretty comparable brands. I review both of them quite frequently on my channel and talk about them a lot, so I went to go pick this up, and sure enough, this is also 1.7 ounces. However, this cream is priced at $35. This cream is $10 less. All right, so let's get into the cutaway showing you the product as well as my first impressions. So as you'll see, it actually has a purple tint to it that drives clear, and I believe that comes from the fermented purple tea that I mentioned when I was going through the ingredients earlier. There is no smell whatsoever to this. So this product is not sticky at all. It's very thick, which is nice, and it definitely has more of a cream texture to it. This is in no way a gel type product. I would definitely say it has more of a cream formulation to it, which you could guess because it indicates it's more for dry skin rather than oily skin. If you have more of an oily skin, I would definitely look into more gel-based creams because they might be a little bit more lightweight on your skin and not as clogging or as heavy. Whereas if you have dry skin like me, I have normal to dry skin, you definitely want a bit more of heavy weight in your creams so that it can dig in and really help re-moisturize. So I think my main issue with this was that it dispenses about a dime size amount, which the website instructions just say to use one pump, rub it between your fingers, and apply it all over your face. I definitely need a bit more than just one pump to cover my entire face completely, as well as bringing it down to my neck a little bit, which I do like to do with my moisturizers. Don't forget about your neck, guys. Your neck needs your love too. I may need to use more like 1.5 pumps of this, which makes me wonder how quickly I would actually go through this cream. When I first put it onto my skin, it did feel nice and moisturizing. It felt more like a protective layer that was kind of able to sink in a little bit, but also sat on top of my skin. So I would probably put this on and give myself about 10 or 20 minutes before actually hitting the pillow itself to let it sink in a little bit more. It did eventually for me, but just not immediately when I put it on. And I felt like overall it was a pretty nice kind of sealant of what the rest of my skincare routine would be underneath it, which would include my eye cream, my treatment, my serum, and possibly a face oil. So what are my overall first impressions of this? I did like it when I first tried it, and I definitely need to continue to test it much more. When I think about my nighttime moisturizers that I use right now, my primary concern is always just moisture, and that is kind of the main target that I have looked for in these types of products in the past. So to have one that is also kind of helping my skin as it ages is something that I do want to incorporate more into my routine, and so I will definitely be adding this into my rotation of night creams that I continue to test out. I think one downside to this that I wasn't thinking of earlier in terms terms of the packaging is, even though it's really nice and can protect the product, it's hard to know how much you're actually using and how much you have left compared to a jar where you can literally see all of the product in there. So that's just kind of something to consider if you find that you're someone who goes through products kind of quickly, or you're concerned that you might not be using it all up by the time it's going to expire. Just something to keep in mind. And I do appreciate the price point of this, because I even looked in my beauty cabinet before when I was looking for like comparable products, and I pulled out the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and that is only 1 fluid ounce of product, and it's $100. I was sent it in PR. I did not buy it, just to clarify. If you want to see my full thoughts on Charlotte Tilbury products, you can go watch this video right here. I will leave a link for you down below. I do overall appreciate this price point, though. It is of course higher than the drugstore price point. Versus also sold in Target, if you don't know. So it is that kind of step above drugstore, but not really luxury beauty. It's a nice kind of middle ground for a high performance product that is not super expensive. So if you have dry skin or aging skin and you've been looking for a new moisturizer, I would definitely recommend giving this one a try. If you do try it out, please let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know any other Versed products that you want me to review in the future. I love doing these reviews and kind of keeping you guys in the loop, but also having that conversation to hear what's working for some people and what's not working for others. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below if you found this video helpful, and of course subscribe to my channel for new videos every Sunday here on my channel, except not for next Sunday because I am actually moving this weekend, even though my move was delayed and I had said this is the last time you'll ever see this filming background, and little did I know that was wrong. Anyway, with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!
Why can't we feel